Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. So today, I want to show you something new. We are going to unbox the Barbie Color Reveal Surprise Party playset. I did open the box just to make certain that everything seemed to be okay, but I have not taken anything out of the packaging yet. So we are going to do that today. And the Color Reveal dolls do involve some water play to reveal the dolls. So we've made a few changes in the Barbie studio today for that. We have a silicone baking mat on the floor of our Barbie studio to try to protect everything. I thought about moving into my kitchen where we could work on the countertops, but that would involve moving our studio lighting, and now that we have that set up, I didn't want to have to do that. I have a Fiskars craft mat, but it is a bit on the small side for the floor of our Barbie studio, so I think we're going to have to move up to the larger size for doing some future crafts. Okay, so I have the set out of the box. This is it. It says Barbie Color Reveal Surprise Party. Reveal dolls with water. There's an unboxing game, photo booth, decorations, dance floor, and more. And it shows you that there are some temperature elements that come with the set, and also the mystery accessories. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box. Normally I do our unboxing off camera just because a lot of times the Barbie sets do involve cutting lots of pieces of plastic and removing prongs from the backs of their heads and things like that, which can take a fair amount of time. But I thought with the surprise party, we would do our unboxing on camera. So we'll take a look at that. So be careful unboxing. Be sure that you have adult supervision when using sharp objects. So I believe this piece is part of the game. So let's just set that in here. And we have an arrow for the game. We have 8 boxes inside, and I believe this tube contains our dolls. Let's take a look at everything. Okay. So I think this is our dolls. And we have so we have instructions on how to set up the game and how to play it. And I believe this is our dance floor. And it has instructions on how to assemble everything. So I'm going to set that aside for now. And we have a couple of layers inside. So we'll take out our boxes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Box number 5 slid down inside. 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's the first layer. And I'm not certain if this is part of the game. We'll set that aside. Now we have more boxes. So we have 9, 10. Oh, I think we're supposed to make a picture with these. So that's our second layer. And here is our third, and there's also looks like a fourth layer inside. We have a box on the side, a mask that can be punched out, and some background for our party. Barbie color reveal. Another background here. And you've got a printout that looks like our sound for the party. We also have some small boxes that look like stereo speakers, and then larger boxes for our stereo speakers. The third one here. And the rest seems to just be the inside of the packaging. So let's set that aside, and let's take a look at the instructions. Always good to read the instructions. Okay, so this is instructions on how to assemble our accessories and put everything together. Now for the game, then, we're supposed to open the boxes according to the box with the matching color. So I don't think that the numbers on the boxes are going to come into effect. But let's take a look at our dolls. of our boxes back. These did not stay stacked very well. And this does unscrew. Little piece of cardboard on top. This feels like the Barbie doll. I believe we're also supposed to get a Chelsea doll, and she may be inside one of these larger boxes. Let's take a look at the instructions here. So this tells us how to use our color reveal, and I have never actually done a color reveal doll before. Here are the instructions that we have. Oh, and there is a pet, 2 pets that come in this set as well. And both the dolls and the pets are revealed by the color, but then also by temperature. They have different effects. So cut open our bag here. And here is our Barbie color reveal doll. She's silver with stars of different colors on the front, and the back is just plain silver. She has sculpted hair and basic articulation, the head, the shoulders, and the hip. She does not have articulation at the elbow, wrist, knee, or ankle. So I'm going to put her back into this container for now while we find our Chelsea doll. And let's open some of these larger containers and see if we can find Chelsea. I'm going to be very careful opening the boxes just so that then we can use them to set up our party. Trying to not damage this box. And if you are a young person, you might want to get adult help so that you can open the boxes without damaging them. Okay, so this is the box with the kind of starburst pattern on it. And this is not our Chelsea doll, but it does have the table and the inside circles that we have over here, including the one for the game. Let's go ahead and put the table together. There we go. That'll come in handy for us to put some of the other items onto as we unbox them. And this is the box with the balloon background and the mask. That's number 21. carefully open this. I am using my knife to get in here. So, as I said before, be sure to have adult supervision when using sharp objects. I have poked and cut myself many times with scissors and knives. Okay, this is the camera stand. That is one of the things that I was most excited in getting with this set. And this is the selfie background. And I think we are going to need to open this from the other side to get it out. This is why we normally do unboxings off camera. There we go. Toward a little bit. The box has small holes where the selfie background there we go. Okay, so here's our selfie background screen and the camera for this set. I would have liked the camera to be in a silver or black color so that it would look a little bit more like a proper camera instead of the pink. Oh, there we go, this goes down here. But we can paint the camera. There we go. Alright. Let's move these aside. Where is Chelsea? Let's try in one of the speaker boxes. Because obviously Chelsea is not going to fit in one of these small boxes. Ah, here we go. Okay, my battery ran out during filming there, but I thought I would show you guys. One of our executive producers is in the Barbie studio today. This is Miss Midnight. And she felt it necessary to stop in to see what we were recording here. Okay. She has caused some kitty quakes in the past. So, young lady, time to move you off camera. There we go. Okay, I did find Chelsea as our battery was dying. She is in the middle-sized speaker box in this pink bag. And we still have the large speaker box to look at. And I know what that is. That is the hair for Barbie and Chelsea. Oh, and we have a hairbrush too. Okay, let's put that back in there. Okay, we will unbox that after we do the color change. Let's take a look at Chelsea here. So Chelsea is also silver with multicolored stars. She has sculpted hair and basic articulation at the head, shoulder. She's a little stiff. And the hip. She does not have articulation at the elbow, wrist, knee, or ankle. So, like I said, I have never done a color reveal playset before. So, let's take a look at the instructions to see how much water. Okay, so we are supposed to put our Barbie into the container. There is a little line here marked with a drop, so that is the line for our water level. It does say to use warmish water. So we are going to try to do that without making a huge mess here in the Barbie studio. And it looks like we are going to need more water. Oh, but I can see some of the color reveal starting to happen. So I'm going to pause for just a moment while we refill the water bottle here. Okay, we have moved to the kitchen to do the color reveal. So please forgive me, I've never done a color reveal before. I thought we could do it in our Barbie studio, but there is a hole in the top of this canister, so we were getting water all over the floor, which was not good. So let's go ahead. We're supposed to give Barbie a good agitation. And we have kitty supervision watching. And it's taking a bit to get all of the silver color off of her, and that may be because our water had cooled down a bit during the unboxing process. So I can see that we still have some silver on Barbie here, so let's see if we can remove that with some warmer water. There we go. She looks a little bit like she's been walking in silver mud. There we go. A little bit on the bottom of her swimsuit. Here is our first reveal of the color reveal Barbie. She wears a purple molded swimsuit and has brown sculpted hair, a little bit of silver still on her eyes, and a purple ribbon in her hair. I believe this is one of the temperature sensitive parts of this color reveal, so we'll take a look at that in a bit. I'm going to set her in the sink for a moment while we do the color reveal of Chelsea. I hope it is safe for me to put this silver down my sink. Let's see, where's the level? Oh, it's way up here. We have a little warmer water for Chelsea, and I can see that she's already losing some of her silver color. Yes, the warmer water does seem to be working better for Chelsea. I've seen people with the color reveal dolls before, and they usually give them a really good shake in here, so we're trying to give Chelsea a really good shake in the container. A little bit like a washing machine. I believe the color reveal playset did come out a few years ago, so I'm not certain if age has anything to do with the staying power for the silver coating. I've gotten most of the silver off of Chelsea. Looks like there's still some on her hands. For another good shake. We're going to have to do this as like a fast motion part to the video. Okay, let's pull Chelsea out. A little bit of silver mud still on her. I'll rinse her off with some warm water. And let's see about scraping off these little bits of silver. You can see Chelsea also has brown hair. She has purple stars in her hair. And she wears a blue sculpted swimsuit and has sparkly pink tights. Maybe if we were to start off with a bit warmer water, our process might work a little bit better. I think we're going to have to scrub Chelsea and Barbie a little bit to get them looking presentable. So we are going to do that off camera. We have kitty supervision for our video. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back. We finished cleaning up Barbie and Chelsea off camera, and I also set up the color wheel for our Barbie game, and we're going to do that to complete the unboxing for the rest of these items. But first, let's add some hair to Barbie and Chelsea. That is in the tall speaker box. And while I was doing everything off camera, I also discovered that the inside of the box can be used for a party setup, so we're going to do that at the end of the video. And our studio looks a little bit weird because I'm trying to make it so that we can see everything here on the floor. Here is the hairbrush. Let's do Chelsea's hair first. So she has a brown ponytail with pink highlights and silver tinsel. We are going to put our ponytail in here. So it's a little side pony here. And we'll lean Chelsea there. And take Barbie's hair out of the box, out of the bag. And thank you for being patient with me. This is the first color reveal doll that I have ever unboxed. So this is a little different for me. Okay, so Barbie's hair is a really pretty royal blue mixed with aqua and purple highlights and pink tinsel. It is done as a little cap. So let's put that on her. And we'll see how well. There we go. So I actually like that color combination a lot. We have her on a rainbow high doll stand, and the blue color of the stand goes really nicely with her hair. That was a bit unintentional because I hadn't looked at the color of the hair before I picked out the stand. Okay, so the instructions for the game are that you spin the wheel and then you pick one of these boxes according to its color. So let's see how well that works. Okay, so when of course we're on the line, let's go with the turquoise box. This is number 16. And I believe the pets are going to be in one of these boxes. They are also color reveal, so we're going to do that off camera. Okay, I know what this is. This is the fabric that we're going to use to hang up the little disco ball that goes on our party setup at the end. We also get a laptop with the Barbie ponytail logo and musical notes. So that will be for our DJ to use. Let's set that on the table back here. And if you are careful in unboxing everything, then you can play this game over and over again. And we're on green again. So let's pick out number 11. And I think these boxes are supposed to go together to make a picture. So we'll also try putting that together at the end. And like I said earlier, I am using my knife to try to carefully open these. Always have adult supervision when using sharp objects. Oh, and here we have some things for snacks that will go on our table. We have 3 plates and 3 different colors of cupcakes. Let's see if we can fit those on. Take a little bit of pressure here. I have a turquoise, a pink, and a purple cupcake. And I didn't show you earlier, but there are places in the table where you can put the different food items, little slots. We're just going to put them on the corner there. Okay, let's try again. Let's try to get a color other than turquoise. Silver! Okay. Let's go with the silver box. Oh, and this is number 13. Oh, some more items for our table. We have some punch cups, and I know that there is a punch bowl in here. And so these do not have little slots on the bottom, so they would not go into the little slots on the Barbie table. I'm going to set them down here for now. Okay, let's try spinning again. Pink! Okay, what do we have that is pink? I suppose we could have unboxed this one, but we already removed Chelsea, I think, from that box. So, okay, so here we have a portable speaker in the turquoise color and a microphone that looks like it has sort of a rhinestone texture to it. We're going to put that here with Chelsea. Orange. What do we have that is orange? I think that would be this color that looks like red to me. Opening up that one. Oh, and we have some cake pops. So we're going to put that on the stand. That was box number 10. Pink again. I think, there we go. Giant hands knocking everything over. Here is box number 1. Mine's a little dented. Okay, I know what this is. This star is a little sponge, so you can dip this in cold water to make Chelsea's stars change colors or Barbie's bow. And what I thought was the silver from the color reveal, this is actually a kind of sparkly eyeshadow that she has. And so I think that gets revealed with the cold water. Let's put that down here. Oh, and we have an outfit. This looks like, oh, it is one skirt for Barbie and one skirt for Chelsea. I'm running out of room. So Barbie's is multicolored with a blue ruffle and Velcro in the back. The ruffle only goes around the front part of the skirt. And Chelsea has an elastic waist skirt with a ruffle that is on the seam. So we'll have to change them into their clothes once we open everything. Yellow. Okay, what do we have for yellow? This is box number 12. And I am not certain what this is. Is this a cake? Oh, okay. So this is a little stand with a bowl on top. It does have slots so that it can go onto the table. And I guess these are cookies or macarons or something. Let's see if we can carefully put that here on the table. And purple. This is box number 14. Oh, and these are party hats. And I think they are party hats for the pets. They have little studs on the side so that they can stay in place. So we're going to set those down there for now. Haven't found the pets yet. Okay, turquoise. Oh, there is one turquoise box left here in the back. That looks more blue to me. This is box number 4. And here is our punch bowl. And the punch bowl also has a color reveal element to it, as does the ladle. You can see a little pink lining here, and when we add cold water to it, it's going to turn a darker pink, as will the ladle, but the water itself does not change colors. Put that in the back. And turquoise again. I think we're out of turquoise. Okay, pink. We are out of pink. And blue. I think we should have opened the blue box with that blue. But we'll open box number 3 because it is blue. Oh, we have something in a surprise bag. I think this is one of the pets. Yes, this is one of the pets. And it shows that it is color revealed with water. And this is the cat. It's sort of a rosy copper color. Looks really cute just as the rosy color. So that is our first pet, yellow. We have one yellow in back. This is box number 2. Oh, and this looks like our other pet. It's in the purple surprise bag. So I believe this one is a dog. And yes, there's our little doggy. He's a little bulldog, I believe. Yellow again. We do not have any more yellow. Silver. I'm going to open this white box with the silver stars. This is number 15. And this is a little sculpted top for Chelsea. It is a turquoise aqua in the back, then with turquoise, purple, and pink in front. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of these sculpted outfits for Chelsea and Barbie? Personally, I like fabric ones because then we can swap them out a little more easily. Let's see, Chelsea is kind of hidden here. Here we go. You can see her a little better. And the red, getting down to the end here. So like I said, if you take good care of the boxes, then you can use them to play this game over and over again, or if you wanted, maybe you could roll dice and use the dice to choose the numbers on top. And this is a little stand with pink pastries on top. It does not have a slot for the table. So we're going to set that down there. And now that we have our punch bowls, we need to put our punch cups with them. Turquoise again. Wait, I think all we have left is different shades of purple. Okay, so this one is a turquoise purse with sculpted quilting and a really cute little heart closure on it. It is all one piece, it does not open. And so that's going to be really cute for Barbie or Chelsea. We have some cute little pink shoes with glitter and bows for Chelsea. Put those on her. And some silver sandals with stacked heels. We have some other pairs in different colors, and Barbie here has told me that she wants to borrow these. So since we haven't done the rest of Barbie's outfit here, we're going to wait to put her shoes on. Let's see, and the other color, purple. Probably don't need to bother spinning since all that we have left are these two shades of purple. This is the one that we took a peek at earlier, because I thought that the pets might be in here. This is number 17. It's the small speaker. See if we can open it very carefully again. We did this earlier, so it should be easier to open. Try that a little bit. There we go. Okay, we have 2 party balloons in here. One is a blue heart with the Barbie ponytail logo on one side, and the Barbie bee logo on the other side. And the other is a pink star with the Barbie ponytail logo and the Barbie bee on it. We're going to set those down there for now. And we won't bother to spin since we're down to our last two boxes. This is box number 5. I'm trying to keep the boxes in good condition. Not tear anything. Here we go. Oh, and this is the disco ball. And so we are going to fill the disco ball with glitter and then hang it up above the cardboard playset, and so then it can rain down confetti here. So if you're not a fan of cleaning up confetti, then you could just hang the disco ball up for decoration. Okay, and here is our last box. This is box number 7. And this is the sculpted front for Barbie's outfit. So we'll go ahead and put that on her. So again, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the sculpted swimsuits and sculpted outfits? Like I said, personally, I prefer fabric outfits. Like I said, personally, I prefer the fabric outfits. But maybe the sculpted outfits are a little bit easier for young children to play with. So let me know in the comments what you think of that. I don't know if the stall stand is going to work with this little sculpted top here. So let's see if we can turn Barbie and keep her in the stand. Here we go. Alright, so that is everything. We still need to color reveal our pets here and put their party hats on. So we're going to do that off camera, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, so this is the completed set. This is the fold out. This is the box, and you unfold it and place the floor together. The fabric that we unboxed then goes through the holes in this little peak of the box, and you put your disco ball in there. I did not fill mine with confetti. We already have a bit of a mess going on with this unboxing, but this is everything we see here. The box does not unfold to give you very much space for the dolls to party in, and as you can see, due to their limited articulation, they don't hold things particularly well. We did have to resort to using some of the Gorilla mounting putty to get them to hold the balloons. So we'll have to figure out some way of displaying the balloons while they are not in use. But here we have everything: the camera stand and camera, the laptop, and all the food and beverages that came with it, and the outfits and accessories for Barbie and Chelsea. And remember, this doll stand did not come with the set. We're borrowing that from Rainbow High Dream and Design Fashion Studio. But it's a nice dance floor and party area for Barbie and Chelsea to have fun in. Oh, here are our pets. After they have had the color reveal, we have a little white bulldog with a pink bow and a gray cat with a pink bow around its neck. And the pets, as well as Barbie and Chelsea, have temperature color reveals that you can see. So thank you very much. I know this was a longer video, so let me know in the comments below. Did you like this longer format and doing the unboxing on camera, or do you prefer shorter videos? And this was our very first color reveal that I've ever unboxed, not just on camera but also in real life. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more color reveal play sets that we could unbox and take a look at. And thank you for staying to the end of this video and trying some new things with our entire Influencer Barbie process here. So please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps our channel to grow, and as we hit some subscriber milestones, we'll do some fun giveaways. Also, if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in an upcoming video, just comment below with the hashtag InfluencerBarbie. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye-bye! And before we go, I also wanted to show you, this is the picture that you can make with the boxes. And when you're finished playing, as long as you were careful in taking everything apart, you can put the dance floor back together as the box. Be sure to save the plastic piece at the bottom, and then we can put all of our boxes back inside for easy storage so that it is ready for the next time when we want to play with the color reveal dolls and the game. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.